Hi, I'm bobbysoxer Dolly, and I'm in my car, as you can see. And I know it's kind of unusual for YouTubers to do that, but right now this is the best I can do, because there's 6 people in my house. And I know that doesn't seem like a lot, but that's a lot when you have 3 dogs and a bird that will not shut up. So this is literally the only place that I can do this where it's quiet. Hopefully that'll change. Maybe, the only time that I'll get to do this where it's quiet is when everybody's asleep and it is, like midnight on a Thursday night. So, maybe this is just temporary for right now, but who cares? And that's a lot. That is a lot of people. And it's driving me crazy. When we moved into this house a year ago, we thought that there was only going to be 4 of us with 2 dogs that were, older, so they were on their way out, and by September of this year, I would be gone, and it would be 3 of them. And that's not how life works, obviously, because there's 6 people in my house. My mother decided that she had to move in with us because she couldn't take care of herself. And that includes my little brother and her dog. And, yeah, so they're sharing a room in our house. And there is simply no place to turn without another human being there. I was so excited when we moved to this house because I was like, oh, I finally get to have people sleep over at my house, and now I never want anybody here because there's just so many people already. And it's super loud. There's always a TV running, whether it's my mother's or the one out there. And there's dogs and birds, and oh my god, this bird, it will not shut up, and it is the highest pitch you could think of. It's ear-splitting, and everybody, I always feel the need to apologize when people come to the house because I'm just like, oh, I'm sorry, your ears are bleeding. Oh, yeah, that happens. You get used to it, you ignore it, which you never fucking do, because they're always shouting at the bird. That's, he can speak English, and, that's gonna help any. I don't really help any, so I guess I really shouldn't be complaining. People like to steal things, or take your things, or don't ask for things, or encroach on your space. And for me, it's gotten to the point where, I literally don't care anymore, that I just assume they're already taking my stuff, so, I'll do stuff just to get back at them in very passive-aggressive ways. I can't find any of my ponytails. I don't know what happened to them. I have 2 of them, and then I keep stealing them from my mother because I feel she's already taken mine, so let me just take hers. And the same thing happens with her Q-tips, and, well, she probably did it to me, so let me just, get back at her, which is the worst. I'm gonna be a terrible roommate when I go to college. Or, they'll just come into my room, I'm not there because I'm busy, so they'll be like, oh, I just got this out of your room, or I go home, and then no one ever tells me that they even went into my room, so I open the door, and I'm like, what the hell, because they needed something out of one of my boxes, so what they do is they just, take half my boxes out, because they don't know which one it is, and then they just, take everything out of the box, and I'm like, oh, thanks, that's lovely, thank you for that, thank you for making me clean my room, and, what did you take, why couldn't you wait till I got home to, ask me, hey, can I have this? It's annoying. So, it's just loud. So that's why I'm in this car. There's a part of me that's, so excited that I'm gonna get out of a very crowded place in a couple months. But then, it's just gonna be worse, I feel, depending on which college I go to. Because there's some dorms where you share a dorm with 4 different or 3 other people, 4 people including yourself, and that sounds worse. And I'm not looking forward to that either, but hopefully they'll be quiet, or they'll be just the exact same way as me, and I won't care then, maybe, or maybe not. Yeah, I don't think I'd get along with myself, so maybe that's not the best idea. Hopefully I won't be doing very many videos in my car, but I can't do videos in my house. You won't be able to hear me, which is 3 feet away from my camera. You won't be able to hear me over everybody else. And then, instead of listening to me in the video, you're just going to be going what's playing in the background? Are they watching Law & Order SVU? who's shouting? Who's dying? Which is the bird. I mean, you would think that someone was being stabbed to death when the bird goes off. Please subscribe to my channel. I'll be talking, I'll be complaining about a lot of stuff. I'll be talking about a lot of literature and music and theater. And also, I'll be posting a lot of videos about history, so you'll learn something and hopefully make a laugh. And I could help you possibly with your next essay and or project.